I still have Metallica in my head.
You can't talk about Metallica again. People
Well,
have heard enough.
I love talking about Metallica. It was so good.
Open imahe.
Opening image.
But you're missing the G.
I know, it's my artistic interpretation of the opening image. I have Metallica in my head because the concert was just beyond amazing and I can't stop thinking about it. Let's go to another one.
Okay, which one? Metallica?
Yeah, from the same tour.
Oh, okay.
You don't think it was good?
It was good. I didn't say it wasn't good.
You didn't say it was great.
It was great.
It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to another one from this tour just to experience it from a different angle. Maybe be like closer to the stage this time because we already saw it from
far away.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you guys? We're gonna talk about our favorite apps tonight because we want to share the ones that we really like using that make everyday life better and easier and funnier and simpler.
Funnier?
Yeah.
Your apps are funny?
One is.
My apps aren't funny. What is it, like a fart maker?
You can talk about the sad apps and I'll talk about the funny ones.
I don't have sad apps.
You said they weren't funny.
They're not funny. They're not sad.
So what are they? Serious apps?
No,
productivity only office apps?
They're definitely not funny, but they're not productivity office only. They're fun.
I think you should download more funny apps.
Funny apps? Why can't we hear what's funny? Because
now I have to prove that I have a funny app on my list.
I don't see any funny app in this list.
Well, maybe I'll surprise you.
Oh, okay. So should I share this YouTube Live link on Facebook?
Yes, absolutely. Please do so. So we can get to maybe 5 viewers tonight.
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Because we have 2 right now. Whoever's with us, welcome. If you don't post a comment, we don't know who you are. So please post a comment and say hi. Other than that, if you guys want to share some of your favorite apps and tell us what you are using every day that makes your life easier, then please do so, because there's an app for almost everything right now, and it's really amazing what you can do with apps and smartphones these days. And we kind of talked about it already, like how far technology went and how many areas of our lives it is improving every single day. But with apps, you can achieve so much. It's just really crazy. So, Blani, would you like to begin? Maybe in the meantime, people will join. And
I had to share the link.
Simon is here tonight. Hi, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
Puerto Rico. ¿Cómo está, amigo? That's as far as my Spanish goes, I
So
think.
what if he replies in Spanish and then you have to say something else?
Maybe John will come online and then he can reply.
This is like me just now walking in and saying Jinky. My favorite app. Well, my favorite app is Lightroom. Should I talk about that one first?
Sure.
Or should I talk about my favorite app at the end?
Maybe you should start with a different one.
Okay, well then
because I don't have all your photos ready.
Oh,
I have 2, but not the rest.
Okay, well I'll start with Our Groceries, which is a useful but not funny at all app. And it's my favorite. Well, I was just using it today because I love Our Groceries because you can sync your grocery list between people. So David and I can have the same grocery list. And for instance, if he's at the grocery store and I'm at the grocery store and we need something that wasn't on some paper handwritten list, we can just write it on the app and it will automatically sync and pop up. Hopefully yours is syncing on cellular data now that I'm thinking that, you know?
Yes.
You have that on?
So I have a way to actually show how those apps work and look. This is going to be very delicate operation right now.
Goodness.
So if you put your phone right here.
Oh, okay.
I will use this camera to actually show what the app looks like. This was my plan for today.
Okay, well.
So just keep it on the table so I can keep it in focus.
Now I look like a cheapskate because
Why?
I have the free version of this app because it has advertisements.
That's all right.
The free version works just as good as the paid version. But it's paid. The paid version is like $7, and
Check it out. Here it is.
all that the free version has is this advertisement right here, which doesn't bother me at all. So, but it went away. Oh, it's still there? Okay.
Oh, it's there.
And they can see our wood table here.
Yes.
Anyway, the free version has everything that the paid version has. It simply has this advertisement, and I just get over it. So you can have multiple lists. You can see I have all these different lists. And so this was our wedding. That's why that is called that. But let me find the main grocery list. This is the main grocery list. And what's cool is, so let's say we want milk. I've already used milk as an option, so it just automatically pops up. And you can just add the items there, and dog food. And if you want to, as you can see, you can go down to items that have already been on your list before, and like fabric smelly balls, for instance, and then you can just click them and they go up to your list. But to me, the coolest part about this app is that it syncs between phones, and we don't have to have a list on a
Yes, so now watch
newspaper.
what happens. I'm going to cross dog food off on my phone, meaning that
And nothing
like
happened.
we're in the store at the same time and I purchased it.
Why didn't it happen?
Hold on. It takes a moment.
Does it really? Because
Maybe I'm still walking towards the checkout with the dog food. Okay, so it's not syncing. It's not
But look
that
at
fast.
that.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
boy.
It
I didn't touch
disappeared.
it. It looked like I
Great
touched it.
success.
Simon said muy bien. Do you know what that means?
Yes, very good.
You do speak Spanish.
I think he refers to how he is.
Oh.
So that's wonderful. I don't know how to say it that in Spanish.
Incredible.
Está incredible.
Yes.
Está incredible. Okay.
Magnifico. Isn't that Italian? So anyway, that's one of my favorite apps. So let's talk about one of your favorite apps now. And here's the table.
One of my favorite apps. Okay, so I will start with a very, very easy one. Hold on, let me just...
Is this the funny one?
This is the funny one. I'm gonna start with the funny one. Check it out, guys.
Your phone looks all old and like...
This is exactly it. You know what this is? Remember the Nokia phones? The, one screen, no flip, whatever. Nokia phones. This is the replica of the old phones, and it's all about that game, Snake. So I'm gonna play it right now. Don't you guys miss that? Now in the era of everything being so insanely realistic graphics, this is the old times. There's a lot of people who probably don't even remember this or know what it is. But back in the days when Nokia was the phone that everybody had, at least in Poland we all did, everybody wanted to have this phone because it was so good.
Really?
Yeah.
I had this phone.
Everybody played this game, and we were like obsessing about the high scores and stuff. I'm not being very good right now because I'm trying to concentrate
I've never seen you play this.
No?
Not on your iPhone.
Well, I don't play it that often because most of the time I sit there and edit videos. Ooh, I died. 81. That's not bad. But it was, it's like nostalgia, this game. It was one of those hot items back then. And Snake was just so good. Everybody played Snake, and it's such a simple and addicting game. So I love going back to it. Connie is here, and she says we definitely don't need 2 orders of smelly fabric bowls.
You didn't hear that?
What am I
David
missing?
is sitting right here. And
What am
he
I
didn't
missing?
I told you that was
Oh,
on
when you were going through your groceries.
Yes, that's my grocery list. So I didn't know what they were called, but they're those things that you put in the washer when you want your laundry to smell exceptionally good instead of just whatever the detergent smells like. And they're these tiny little bead things. So I just didn't remember what they're called. So I called them fabric smelly balls.
I guess I missed that part because I was trying to cross off the dog food and sync it with your phone. All right, your turn.
My turn. So, my next favorite app. Have you gotten those pictures on there yet, by the way?
I have two. Yes, the ones of you and you fixed.
Oh, but you can't just put that one in. Also, I want to show the sky because
Okay.
people don't have meat
I can
to
do
take
that live.
photos of. Okay. The other favorite app is what we use for these live streams. Actually, I'm gonna look at this and make sure there's nothing I don't want anybody to read on it. So, this app is called Google Keep, and it's actually, you don't have to have it as an app on your phone. You can also just have it as a app on your computer. You can have it on your iPad. You
Or
can have
simply
it.
go to the website.
Yeah, simply go to the website, and it creates lists. So you can go to like,
Oh, now people can see your notifications.
and they can see what we have ideas for. But anyway, these are kind of the notes that we've taken to make these live shows work. And the cool thing about this, again, I'm taking this away because I don't know what else is gonna be on here. Here's a YouTube playlist. The other cool thing about this is we can sync between ourselves. So David and I can share the note.
That's a proof that this is live.
Yes. David and I can share the note, and then it automatically syncs between us. So we can both edit the same file, and we use it to also make lists. You could use this instead of the Our Groceries apps, I guess, but we also use it as a list of business stuff that we have to do. So it's very useful.
Guess what? Łukasz is here. He says, "What are we talking? What are we drinking tonight?" Well, I was drinking water because I already had
That's
wine.
water? I
Yeah.
thought this was the moonshine you were telling them about.
I don't drink moonshine. I was just trying to be funny.
You're seriously drinking water?
I'll switch to wine as the show progresses.
This is the same wine I had at dinner and I haven't even
right,
drank it
and
all,
I drank
so-
mine, so I didn't want to overdo it, you know? You have to take everything
People
with
are going to
moderation.
think we're giant drinkers, but really this is the same wine I had at dinner that I took a picture of and posted on Facebook.
We're not giant drinkers. We only drink one bottle of wine per evening.
We don't drink a whole bottle at evening. That's crazy.
All right, so it's my turn now? Mm-hmm. Okay, excellent. So,
He said also check out Metro.
it's a game. Ooh.
We didn't even include a lot of games on this list because there's so many games we like.
I
And
have one game.
you have a game? Well, you already showed a game.
I know, but that was kind of nostalgic.
You have another game?
So I have two games.
I didn't include games in my list because I just feel like there could be 10 games in and of itself and people can find their own friggin' games.
Yeah, I mean, I actually have a whole episode of vlog coming about our favorite games.
You didn't post it yet?
No.
Oh.
So anyway, I'm gonna show you guys an app that doesn't look like much, but it's actually pretty amazing. Hold on, because I don't have enough hands to do that. So it's called VRP 7. 7 is the current version, and it's basically, it stands for Voice Recorder Pro. And this app is absolutely amazing. So this is the list of my recordings. If you click any of them, it will just start playing it. That is obviously Metallica in concert from a few days ago. But the coolest thing is that once you make a recording, the amount of things you can do with it is basically anything that's available is here on this list. Check this out. This is absolutely amazing. So you can send it by email, send it by text, save in photo album as a file, save to Google Drive if you have Google Drive or Dropbox or OneDrive or Boxcloud or iCloud or SoundCloud. You can save it to any of these things straight from this app. You can send it via Bluetooth to somebody else or to your phone or to your computer. Send it through FTP, upload to website, post to Facebook, post to YouTube, download through Wi-Fi. You can do so many different things. You can set up your own server. This app sets up a server, and you can connect to it through your web browser and basically download anything you want. But
So what do I mean, I know why you use it, but what would just regular people use this for, you think?
I mean, it's just super convenient for making audio recordings because any option you can imagine this app has, you can rename these files to basically, let's say we have, it says here, Dr. Vera appointment March 7th. So
Dave is recording my doctors when they talk
for
about,
informational
yeah.
purpose, then you can sort these items by alphabetically. I mean, there's just, oh, my phone is low power.
Uh-oh.
There's so many options here. And if you pair this app, this is the best feature. If you basically pair this app with a nice quality microphone, like this one here, this is the Shure MVP5. Is it? MV5. Look how cool it looks. It's like a black and red, my favorite mix of colors. If you connect this microphone to this app, if you pair this app with a good quality microphone, you're really creating professional recordings, professional sounding recordings with iPhone that you can then edit, you can clip them, export them to a number of formats, share them any way you want. So if you're into audio recordings and you need to make an audio recording of any kind, I mean, this is the best app there is, period. It's really super cool. Let's
read some comments.
See in the comments, Jędrek B is with us and he says hi. Hi Jędrek, witamy. Jędrek, rozumiem, że to polskie imię, więc mogę się przywitać po polsku. Jesteś w Polsce czy jesteś w Stanach? I która jest u ciebie godzina? Łukasz also says for all photos easy release.
Guess what?
What? You
I
have
have
that?
easy release. I was
What
just
is easy
opening.
release all about?
Easy release is, these are the only people here, can you put it on there, that I've actually had used the easy release. But basically you can take a picture of the model as they sign a model release form, and they actually can sign it with their finger. So
Wow.
this was a while ago, as you can see. And then you can see, where is the actual copy? It creates a PDF of their model release.
So basically, if you need somebody's model release, you just use this app.
Yeah, but I haven't used it in a long time because we don't shoot a lot of models, really. We just do weddings where they've already signed the contract that says we can use their pictures. It is in our new contract, right? It used to be in my contract anyway.
Yes, it is in our new contract, and it should be in basically any wedding contract, because it makes it easier for
To post them on Google?
publishing
I mean,
any work after
Gosh,
the
you
wedding.
can't even post the pictures on Facebook if you don't have that. So we put it in our contract. My turn.
Yes, it can be. Sure.
So my next favorite app is,
Go for it.
it's an email app.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
mostly,
37,000.
yeah, exactly. That's the funny part about it. That's my fault, but it's because I have so much spam, and I do have some issues with keeping up with my email. But anyway, the cool thing about this app is it syncs with different
Saying some issues with 37,000 emails sounds kind of funny.
don't laugh at me. You can have several. Ooh, we have no hair light anymore.
Uh-oh.
But I'm going to keep talking.
Well, I can fix it because
So the cool thing about this email app is that you can add accounts from any of these sources. We use Google and actually have Google business accounts. So I have them synced with Google, and I like this better than the Gmail app that Google gives you, because with this one, we have two different, at least I do, and David does as well. He had his own Google for Business account before we became a business entity together. And so previously on the Gmail app, you'd have to go into each account separately and look at the emails. But on this one, you can just click all inboxes and see all of them. I also really like how it handles things like this. Here is a spam message I got. Automatically, it puts an unsubscribe button on most of the spam messages. There are some exceptions. These are not necessarily spam, but like mailing lists I signed up for, but I really don't care about. And I can go right into the email and click unsubscribe, and I don't have to look at that anymore. It's so much easier than to have to search through the message and find where they have their unsubscribe button. So I've been doing this and trying to cut down on all the junk emails I get. The other cool thing is with the Google app, you can only archive things. But in this, you can actually trash it. I don't want to archive all of my emails that I don't want. That's just wasting space. I don't care about this right now, so I can drag it all the way across and trash it. If I do want to archive something, so this is another spam I don't care about. If I do want to archive something, I can just, I don't know, let me pick one. I can just go halfway and let go and it'll archive. And there's also something, there's just a lot of things in this app that I don't even use all of the way. But it's really cool because I like it a lot better than the native Gmail app, and it works with more email companies than just Gmail. The other cool thing in all these mailboxes here, these are the main mailboxes, but you can add these or take them off. If you don't care about seeing spam over here, you can delete that. If you don't care about seeing all trash or all sent emails or all mail, you can delete this by editing this list. And it automatically sorts your emails into different sections. So let me try to turn that. So see how it does that? Like it puts the receipts in.
That is really cool.
Isn't that awesome? I keep trying to tell David to use it, but you haven't quite yet. But maybe after tonight you will. So anyway, I love this app.
I have to get into it. I know you downloaded it on my phone, but I just haven't got into it yet. So, since we are talking about productivity, here's an app that solved a lot of my problems.
I just want to see if there's any.
I don't know how.
Oh, he said it also has snooze. Yes, that's another cool thing about that email app, real quick. You can snooze an email and it'll come back into the inbox on the top. Like if you don't have time to look at it right then,
That's neat.
it's way better than the native app. So
Yes. How often does it happen that you just move an email into reply later
oh god,
folder
and that
then
never.
you never
I know
reply?
I have a reply later folder that I just stopped using because I know that I'm not gonna look at that email folder again. So anyway.
So here's an app called Expenditure, and I'm just gonna show you guys this screen. You have the icon right here, and it looks very simple because when you look at it, it's just a bunch of receipts. But what it does, it basically scans any receipt. So, do you have a receipt on you?
I don't have a receipt on me.
I was thinking about bringing one and then I forgot. But I don't have a receipt. But anyway, you use the camera to scan a receipt. So you basically, I'm just gonna do a quick demonstration with this. So this is not a receipt, but
Okay.
it's a money order. So you basically press the camera and you
Might be too
scan it.
close.
This is not gonna be a very good demonstration.
Should I hold this up higher?
Okay, perfect. So you scan it like this. It automatically selects it, and when you take a picture, it will basically read it automatically. All right,
This is a wilted app.
put it down.
Okay. It kind of got limp.
That's all right.
I wasn't holding it the right way.
I'm not even gonna comment on that. It's an R-rated show right now.
No.
No,
only
not
if
at
you
all.
have.
Only if you have Blondie's mind.
That's not what I meant.
So it just looks like a bunch of expenses, a list of expenses here. But the coolest thing about this app is it connects with a website version, and the website summarizes everything automatically for you. So this app not only reads the amounts automatically from every single receipt, you don't have to enter anything. You just enter the method of payment. So you can hook up your bank accounts, credit cards, debit cards, whatever you use to pay stuff, and the expenses get categorized automatically. The amounts get summarized automatically. So basically, after the first month of using it, all you do is you scan the receipts, and then you go on the website and you see that you've spent, $350 on gas, and $100 on shoes, and $200 on groceries. Like, how cool is that?
Mm-hmm.
If you want a good picture of where your money goes throughout the month, this is one of the best apps that I found because
the
it
cool thing-
automatically does all that stuff for you.
I can use it as well, and it syncs to the same
Yes,
account.
so you can either use one account or you can have a sub account. If you want to, like, if I want to make sure that Blind doesn't spend too money on shoes,
Like you
we'll
just
always-
said, $100 on shoes.
we'll always have a separate account for her. Or if you just want to see what we spent together during a month, then all our expenses can get grouped together. So that's just like, I love that app for its simplicity and how well it
Some
works.
comments. Make sure we're not missing anything.
So August is here with us. Does website track
Hello.
where you shop and send you offers from where you shop? It doesn't. I don't think it sends offers. What, do you have an app that does that? Tell us about it, please.
Is she talking about expenditure?
Why did you say she?
I mean, is he? I just got distracted because I'm reading all and talking at the same time.
No, he asked if the website tracks where you shop.
Oh.
It does list the vendor name if it's on the receipt. So you can definitely group the receipts by the vendors that you used. Not sure about the offers. I don't think there's an option like that.
About this email app, he said it extracts data from email and keeps an eye on all deliveries, travel info. Yes, I've noticed that as well.
Oh, that is really cool.
It is. And the email notified me about a plane. Wow, I haven't had that happen, but that is cool. I do have a separate app to notify me about plane delays, so I can just delete that app and use this email app.
The app we were talking about, Subaru, is expenditure, and it does not. I don't think it has an offer where it would send you offers from where we shop.
Mm-hmm.
But that's an interesting question.
Some
I have
people
to
may
say.
like that idea, and some people may not like that idea.
Some people may get annoyed with offers.
Or they may feel like it's
On the other hand, you may
spying on
get
them.
notified about something you've been waiting to
Yeah.
buy, and it's an
Well, that's what
opportunity.
happens to me on Facebook advertisements all the time. If you go to Facebook and you've looked at something on Amazon, it'll pop up and say, hey, maybe you want to buy this. So some people hate that.
Walker says another financing app is Mint. Plug all your bills, and it will remind you automatically about due
I've
date.
heard about Mint before.
That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your turn.
My turn. Where is my list on Google Keep? We have to say the funny thing happened earlier. Actually, we had this list and we had this whole idea about making our favorite apps, and there was some Google server issue, and Google Keep was on our list of favorite apps, and then it said it was unresponsive and it would not load all of the notes we had taken for tonight's show. So it was ironic that it was on our list of favorite apps and then it wasn't working. Can I talk
And
about...
it never had a problem before because we use it for every
No.
single live show just to have a bullet points of what we're going to talk about. And it never had a problem before.
So what should I talk about first? Do you have the postcards that I sent you loaded?
I don't have them loaded, but I can get them up right now.
Okay, because that is 2 apps at one time. So in the meantime, I can talk about Lightroom. And this is for, excuse me, this is for photographers or just regular people who like to take pictures on their phone. The Lightroom app is absolutely the best app that you can use for editing your pictures on your phone. And especially if you have an iPhone 7, you can take raw photos if you're into that kind of a thing. You don't have to be into that kind of thing to love this app though, but if you are, you can very heavily and perfectly edit raw photos in the Lightroom app. And I've used it even before there was the raw capability. So
look at this.
well,
This
let me
is-
just
this is
show
the
them. I
first
can actually
poker.
show them on this phone. This is a, can you show this real quick? So this was a picture I took in our backyard, and it's very similar to the regular Lightroom. I don't think you have to have a Lightroom Cloud Edition in order to use this phone, right?
No, I don't think so.
But if you do have a Lightroom Cloud Edition, it will sync the photos that you've added to it. Oh God, into the your Lightroom catalog. So here is an example of an after of a photo I edited. But it's, can you make that picture look, it's too overexposed. It looks better than that. Well, you can kind of see it, but I actually sent you this picture. So this was the after and this was the before. And this is only with editing in this Lightroom app, and it didn't take me that long. It was just moving sliders around to get it how I wanted. I sent you this file. Do you have it?
I have it.
That way they can see the actual picture. But I edit all of my iPhone pictures that I really care about on this app, actually.
Hold on, I'm bringing it up.
So I'm going to take this away.
Well, no, there's only table on the screen.
Put something else on there. Let me see if I can find one that I don't know.
What about the Colorado panorama?
No, I mean, the other cool thing about it is you can take your you can take pictures directly in this app in RAW format.
Here it is. This is the after, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should we show the before as well?
Yes.
All right. Coming up right now.
That's another iPhone app that I edited in there. I mean, that's kind of, it's just changed it to black and white, so that's not that appealing to many people, but let me see if I can find another good one. I don't know if I edit it. Sometimes I just import them and haven't actually edited them. Well, there's one. And some of these changes may be subtle to you, but on the phone they look dramatically different.
Hold on, this is actually taking forever.
This was somebody else's picture, actually. They were talking about how they can only take iPhone pictures. They don't have a great camera. They were selling these glass pipes, and they said, what can I do to make this better? And I'm like, I told them that their picture was great. They just needed to edit it a little bit more. This was their picture, and this is in the Lightroom app. Isn't that crazy? You can't really tell, though, on that screen. I can see. But you can see, David. Look.
I can testify.
Look
it
at
looks amazing.
Look at the phone.
Yeah.
This and then this. Doesn't it look much better?
Absolutely super fixed.
You can't tell on this video, I can see, but like the background was kind of grayish black.
Well,
and
why don't we show what you did with your own?
Yes.
So this is the before. Wait a minute.
Right there.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
This
minute.
is a picture you took, actually.
Here it comes. So this is the way it was, straight out of the iPhone, right?
And if you know anything about iPhone pictures, if you take a picture like this last year, before they had this RAW capability, this picture is not going to get that much greater.
The overexposed areas would be gone, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. It would just be white, overexposed, and unusable. And now, boom. This is your edit on the phone from the iPhone RAW file in Lightroom. Absolutely amazing.
Show them before again. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I mean, this is, even some DSLR cameras are barely capable of pulling these highlights down like that. And
honestly, I don't even...
Now you can do this with the iPhone.
Yeah, I don't even actually
No detail is actually lost.
I really don't use DSLRs on trips and stuff anymore. I'll bring one because I always want to use it. I'm always planning on the idea that I'll use it, and I always just use the iPhone.
Especially now when you have the RAW.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's see comments because I wish we could have those on two different screens.
I can probably make that happen next time.
Okay.
All free apps are tracking your use.
Expenditure wasn't free though, right? We paid for that.
I think I did get the paid version amazingly. Yeah. Wooker says the best app is the Amazon app. Always feed your shopping monster. It's a dangerous app. It's a very dangerous app.
The Amazon app?
Because,
oh God.
Because it can get out of control, and it's like a gambling problem almost. You know, there should be like an Amazon hotline to help people with their purchasing sprees problem.
You know what though? I don't think Amazon is a bad thing, because like sometimes I'll order things on Amazon that I would just go ahead and gotten at the store, like tea or something. It's free shipping, and now I'll just order it on Amazon. And I also like being able to track the cost of the product, and I won't buy it if it's ridiculously priced on Amazon. So sometimes I'm saving money and I don't have to wait 2 days. Oftentimes I'll tell myself, oh, I'll just get that at the store, and then it's a week and I haven't made it to the store yet, and I should have just freaking got it on Amazon and it would have been there in 2 days, you know?
Right.
So
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I mean, if you have one more, then go ahead.
Oh no, I
think
was just trying to see if expenditure did cost money. I can't remember, but I thought we paid for it.
Yeah, I think maybe we got the paid version eventually.
Because right now it just says open, so we can't tell. I do have another one, but you have to load some pictures for me. So
What pictures?
basically, both of these pictures. I mean, this picture goes to the last 2 apps that I have.
Oh, I have this. Look.
Okay, so this is a postcard that we sent to people on our trip, and that's what I'm using 2 apps to do this. This one app, it's called Ink Cards. It's loading right here. So this app is called Ink Cards, and you can use your own pictures, and it like you buy credits, you put your own photo in there, or you can use their pre-filled things like Mother's Day. If you wanted to send somebody a Mother's Day card with a picture from your phone, you can go into this app, buy the credit, and then pick this layout here, put your photo in there, put the address of the recipient, and it will automatically mail them a postcard with whatever you've written on it. And I think that is amazing. The quality is great from what I've seen, and some of you have actually gotten postcards from us.
I think we disappeared for a moment.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're back. Sorry for that.
Uh-oh. So I don't know where it cut off. But I was going to say some people that are listening, like if Connie were listening, but I didn't see her say hi yet, we sent them postcards while we were on this trip. So I would actually go into the just create your own thing. And I made several. I mean, these are all the orders that I had for these cards. It's loading. I also sent Sheridan. You can see there's a ton for her. I sent her a postcard from every day when we went on that July trip. And here's some pictures I took while we were in Poland, actually. I took this little Lego guy of hers and brought it with us. And I took pictures of it in different places and sent her postcards. This was from the
hometown.
your mining museum in Tarnowski Góry. This is another picture from the restaurant where your parents had their reception.
Their 50th wedding anniversary.
So that's the front, and this is the back. Isn't that cool? I just love this app. So as I was saying, we also sent postcards to people. These are all the postcards we sent on our trip in July of 2015 to people who were commenting, or I don't know what we were doing.
Bring one up and show what it looked like
so
with
here's
the words.
One.
So the words were not added with this app though, right?
No, and that's the other app that I'm going to talk about. So I do love the designs that this app has, but I had very specific things I wanted on these cards, and I wanted them to all have the same branding. So I used this app, oops, I can't type, called WordSwag. And this app is really cool because you can just take a picture or use one of their stock photos, but I'll just use a photo. So let me pick one, like this one of David on the lawnmower. You can crop it in many different ways. It has different options like square, Facebook post, 16 by 9, like that even. So let's just pick Facebook post. Or you can not crop it. Excuse me. And then you just go in there and, like, what do we say? David is a country boy.
He's not.
Is a country boy. Oh, not bot. Not country booty
bot.
either. And then save and close. And so then they have all these different ways you can write it. And it's not just each of these. Like, each of them has a different option. And some of them are really cool. For some reason, these are not that cool. The ones that are popping up, but
this one was good.
Yeah, I mean, really, like that one I use in the postcards a lot, is a country boy. So then you can even change things like the color of it. You can put like these different filters over the words to make them look different. let's put it in gold gilding because that's ridiculous. You can change the transparency of it. You can then go to the image and change the way the background image looks if you want. I just love this app. So anyway, I used those 2 apps to send people postcards on our trip. And I still use that app. As you can see, I used it to send Sheridan postcards while we were in Poland. So David's turn.
No, I think I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
You don't have any more apps?
I just wanted to talk about the basic few that I use. I mean, there's a lot of apps that you can talk about that are very popular. You know, Google Maps, Twitter, and a ton of apps that everybody uses. But we just wanted to like bring a few to light that were maybe a little less popular, but are very useful in everyday life.
Yeah.
That Snake app especially.
Very useful.
The old Nokia
yeah.
phone. Yeah, it's the most useful one.
So if y'all have any apps that you like to use, I saw some of people listing them. Please feel free to list them below our message here. We'd love to see them. And we're going to link to these apps in the description.
Absolutely.
So people
Subaru
can,
says, good to hear, going on vacation and just taking Samsung Galaxy 6 for photos.
yeah,
Absolutely.
I would.
If you pair it with good photo editing apps, then that's all you need.
If you pair it with good photo editing apps and skills.
And you can send us a postcard using
Yes.
those apps that Bonnie was just talking about.
You just called me Bonnie.
I said Bonnie.
No, you said Bonnie.
I didn't say Bonnie.
You said Bonnie.
No.
We're going to rewind this, and I'm going to hear you say Bonnie.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Why would I say Bonnie?
I don't know. Why did you?
I didn't say Bonnie.
Who's Bonnie?
I said Ow. I think that's it for tonight, guys. Obviously, we have some issues to resolve.
Oh, we do?
Yes, you hit me on live. I can sue you now.
You called me Bonnie.
I didn't call you Bonnie.
Who's Bonnie?
Nice. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching tonight.
Good night.
This was an interesting ending. Sky Map
I
is
have
a cool
Sky
app.
Map too. I have a lot of apps that are all about the sky.
If you can actually find an app that Blondie doesn't have, that would be
actually, you know what? I don't have the word. I don't have Sky Map. I have the app called Sky Guide and Dark Sky, which are really, I mean, have you seen this? Have I ever showed you this? These are the constellations in that exact location. Isn't that cool?
You showed it to me.
Why are you laughing at me?
Because you're trying to do the constellations from the shed now.
That's what it does.
Yeah?
It uses the coordinates.
Oh,
Look.
it really does.
Yes,
Wow.
so
That's
don't laugh
amazing.
at
Except
me.
it's not moving.
But
really.
it does. You just have to orient it. See, look.
Oh, oriented. So north.
Look at that.
Oh, north always up. Ow! Hit again.
Look at this, though. Isn't this cool?
What is going on tonight? This
Look,
is
there's
crazy.
Leo. But you know why I used this? Because one time I took pictures of the Milky Way, which you can do if you have the right conditions, and this showed me where it was.
Can you see Poland?
You can see Pollux. See it right there?
Poland
which is in the constellation of Gemini, which is
Poland
where I
is
am.
still on the same planet, which it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but it is.
Okay, good night. Thank you for joining. Sorry we...
Good night, everybody. Myself and Bonnie will now go back home and not hit each other. All right.